Hey, you. Yeah, you. Welcome to the Malaka podcast. Glasses, also known as eyeglasses or spectacles, are devices consisting of glass or hard plastic lenses mounted in a frame that holds them in front of a person's eyes, typically using a bridge over the nose and arms, which rests over the ears. Wow, fascinating. But why do we need glasses or eyeglasses or spectacles? I just love saying that word. Spectacles in our lives. Well, there's a very simple answer to that. So we can actually see where the fuck we're going. Because a lot of us are just blind out of the womb. But a lot of us don't even know it until, we get to be, who knows, like 5, 6, 7. Some of us, need it later on, maybe in our teens or 20s. A lot of us just need it when we get really old, in our 50s, 60s, 70s, 105. You just need it to read. And, you know, it's just something that's absolutely needed in this day and age. But why glasses? I mean, like, remember back in the day, the 1920s? That was a ripping time, where people, I mean, I guess they wore glasses, but, they had those little, like, eye monocles, like Mr. Peanut. I mean, like, what happened to those? Like, nobody wears those anymore, It's like a taboo or something, it's not cool anymore. Like wearing derbies as hats, I mean, if it was cool, like, I'd rock a derby. I don't care. But yeah, a lot of people just wear glasses because, they just want to look cool. And not even just like sunglasses, just like normal glasses. They just wear them, just to make a statement. Or, if a woman's trying to look like a hot librarian, or, if a guy's just trying to look smarter, and, they get those ones that don't even have actual, prescriptions in them. It's just like plastic, and to those people I say, you're a douchebag. You know why? Because wearing glasses is one of the biggest pains in the ass that you have to put up with in life. I started wearing glasses when I was in grade 3. So I was 7 years old. And it was a huge pain in the ass. You understand, like, back then, it wasn't like today where, if you put on glasses, you look like a cool Harry Potter or something. Back then, it was like, that was like the distinctive nerd look, and ever since, like, Judd Apatow movies came out, okay, yeah, now it's cool to be a nerd and everything, and everyone's PC sensitive, and you can't make fun of people anymore, and it's getting to the point where you can't use the word the. But anyways, back then it was like, yeah, you were a hardcore nerd, and they didn't have like cool looking glasses like they do now, like, like smaller and, sharper, cool colors and all that. I mean, these glasses back in the day, like, they basically looked like fucking windows, and, they were heavy, and, I was blind. Like, I was just fucking blind. Like, I couldn't see shit. Like, unless I was sleeping or showering, I always had to wear glasses, and I was so self-conscious, like, back in the day. Like, remember the first time I had to wear glasses in school, I was just basically forced by my parents, and I didn't want to do that shit. And, you go in there, and I guess, in the end, I thought it wasn't a big deal, whatever. But yeah, I mean, like, you look at, like, pictures of me back in the day, and it looks horrible. I look like the Amazing Kreskin, and it is just fucking disgusting. I mean, I had like big, two big squares on my face, and like, I had a fade, and it was just a horrible fade too. It looked like my hair was running away from my face, and I just, this big block of hair on top, and then like I said, like, you got the glasses to, make it all, come nerdly together, fucking Revenge of the Nerds, mixed with Harry Potter and sprinkling a little Drew Carey in the 90s. And it was not a good look, man. But by the way, I love Drew Carey. What's funny is like a lot of these people like actually kind of started that whole look. I think with Drew Carey, it was funny with when he was wearing those glasses. I mean, those are like really old school, you know, nerd glasses. And I think he was in the army or something. And I think he just kind of borrowed that look from the army because when you're in the army, like they give you the same pair of glasses for everybody. It's not like anyone's trying to, win a popularity contest, while they're shooting guns or, going nuts out there, and trying to just survive. I mean, they don't give a shit about style. I mean, they just want you to see. It's like, son, can you see out there? Okay, cool. You're good. You know, and then you got a guy like Elton John. I think he's got lights on his glasses. You could flip a switch and you can just see that shit glitter. You can see that shit from space, and and then you got a dude like Superman. Superman. Superman didn't need glasses, but Clark Kent did. And for some reason, like I never understood that. Like, okay, fine. He's got a suit on. He doesn't wear the blue and red shit on. When he's Clark Kent. But do the glasses really make that big of a fucking difference? I mean, can you not see it's actually him? Like, is there really that much of a transition there of from dude from Krypton to human being? I mean, like, did it really? Nobody could see past that, eh? Okay, it's one of those things you just gotta use your imagination, eh? Okay, all right, that's fair. But anyways, you got a guy like Bill Gates. I mean, okay, so he's not like wearing these kick-ass glasses or anything like that, but like he looks like that, cool, rich nerd. No, he doesn't really look cool. I'll be honest. I mean, he's a pretty plain and chill guy, but that's his whole look. I mean, the guy's a fucking billionaire and he doesn't give a shit. He's just gonna wear whatever he wants. Who cares? He's got rooms in his house that could literally turn into a different setting. I mean, who gives a shit, right? So, you got a guy like Jeff Goldblum, who wears kind of like the glasses and shades look, I guess. I don't know. Like, I don't know if it's one of those shades where it's like, like you go into the sun and then they automatically become dark. And then when you leave, they become like normal glasses again. I don't know. Or maybe it's like just partly shady. I don't know. But again, that's, he's always had that look. Not in The Big Chill, though. Which is a great movie, by the way. But I don't remember. Yeah, I don't think he had glasses in that one. But again, yeah, like, see, that's what happens with a lot of people. Like, they later on in life, like, they get the glasses, and I don't know. I don't know how a lot of people do that. I'm not sure. Like, Andrew Dice Clay did that, but then he said he had like something wrong with his one eye there, and it helps his vision or something like that. But who cares? I mean, like, shades are always, I mean, they're meant to help people look cool, and I mean, you got to be a certain type of person to pull off like a certain look with glasses. You really do. I mean, like, it could really make or break a person's look. Like I said before, like a woman, could look beautiful the way they are, and then they put on like a hot pair of glasses, and then the whole fantasy comes out there, and I'm sure it helps their look, makes them look more mysterious and all that. And I don't know, maybe with guys, I don't know, we're just trying to look more intelligent and, I don't know, more relatable, I guess, maybe, or smarter, or just cooler, like in Risky Business with Tom Cruise. I mean, he wore those sunglasses, and after that, I mean, they couldn't keep those sunglasses off the shelf. I mean, I have no idea if he got a piece of that or not, but I mean, he should have. Even a guy like Bono from U2, like, he was quoted as saying, "The only reason I exist on this planet is to save it." and wear women's sunglasses. Cool. Like I said before, back in the day, I mean, glasses were a very nerdy thing. Now it's glasses are cool. I mean, just like everything in this world is cool, you know. I mean, but like wearing glasses, like just normal eye glasses, is such a pain in the ass. Like, first of all, obviously, if your vision's fucked, you need them to drive. If you get busted without wearing them, you're screwed. You know, and if it's raining, you know, forget it. Your glasses are gonna get all wet and shit, and you know, it doesn't matter if you got an umbrella. You know, like you know, you hold an umbrella and it still finds ways of, you know, the water coming in. It like curves and hits your face. I don't know. I don't know how the fuck science works. You know, and then let's say if it's like really cold outside, and then you go into like a warm place, and then your glasses all fog up, and that's a pain in the ass, and you can't really like smudge them, you know, because then you're the fingerprints, and then you gotta get this cloth, you know, or a t-shirt. Then a lot of times you can't use that because it's a rough shit, and it'll scratch your glasses, and then like on the glasses you have these like little nose tips, whatever, and like some glasses have them, but most eyeglasses have them, you know, and they get all dirty and yellow. And if you ever see someone that you know has a pair of glasses, I mean, you can always tell like how they take care of them and whatever. And you know, like with me, I was always like super clean with my glasses. I mean, I would like put them on, and you know, of course they get dirty and whatever, but like before I go into the shower, like after I come out of the shower, you know, you feel clean. So it'd be stupid to put on a dirty pair of glasses. So for me, it was like this whole routine. I had to make sure my glasses were clean, the handles were, you know, whatever, cleaned and as well, and the nose pieces, you know, I had to like use a Q-tip just to get in there and clean like the little bit there. And you know, you gotta worry about where the screw meets the glasses, and sometimes you gotta get a little toothpick and clean the gunk out of there. You know, it's just such a huge pain in the ass. I don't know why the fuck people would do it, but they do it. They don't care. I mean, like again, like I said before, you got to be able to see, right? You know. But where did the idea of glasses actually come from? Well, according to Wikipedia here, scattered evidence exists for use of vision aid devices in Greek and Roman times. Most prominently, the use of an emerald by Emperor Nero, as mentioned by Pliny the Elder. The use of a convex lens to form an enlarged magnified image was most likely described in, oh man, I have no idea how to pronounce this name, Ptolemy, Ptolemy, Mr. P's optics, which however only survives in a poor Arabic translation. Again, Mr. P describes the lenses was commented upon and improved by Ibn Sal, 10th century, and mostly notably by Al-Hazen, Book of Optics, CA, 1021, Latin translations of Mr. P's optics, and the Al-Hazen became available in Europe in the 12th century, coinciding with the development of reading stones. Well, that's pretty cool. I mean, that's I'm sure that helped a lot of people read a lot of stuff in the bathroom. But seriously, I mean, it dates back that far. I mean, they even say sunglasses for eye protection without any corrective properties was used as early as the 12th century in China. So there you go. Now, a lot of people also say that the American scientist Benjamin Franklin also invented bifocals. But a lot of people say people, you know, invented it before, but I don't know. What are you gonna do? I mean, either way, I'm just happy someone invented glasses, because if for a while, if I didn't have glasses in my life, I would be absolutely screwed. Um, wouldn't be able to see, wouldn't be able to write, wouldn't be able to basically do anything. I mean, it's almost like being blind. I mean, if you ever go to like Niagara Falls and you look in those flat, binocular, metal signs that they got, and like you look in it before you put in the coin and it's all blurry, that was my vision. I couldn't see anything. So, whoever invented it, I don't care. Thank you very much. I really appreciated it. And years later, people would hear about this new technology called LASIK, or laser eye surgery, as a lot of people call it. And people thought at first, okay, are they gonna go blind and do this? And I'm not gonna lie to you, I personally did it myself, and I didn't go blind. Not yet. Not yet anyway. And it's definitely one of the best things I ever did, for sure. But a lot of people are just happy with just wearing glasses, and they're very just content with just that lifestyle. They're afraid to actually do it. And I'm not gonna lie to you, it is pretty pricey for sure, And I think you got to be a good candidate to actually be able to do it as well. But yeah, a lot of people, just prefer to wear, reading glasses, or, just remember those stupid commercials they used to have like late at night, and they would have that stupid thing that would fit in your wallet. Whip this out so you can see, and it comes with a light. It's like, shut up, fuck it, and they probably sold that shit for what, like $20? Get the fuck out of here. That's crazy, I'd rather be like Sherlock Holmes, and just not admit that I can't read things up close, and just use a magnifying glass and just, let that become my, signature, that and the kick-ass hat. So I'd rather just live like that. But anyways, like I was saying before, I actually was able, and I was lucky enough to do the laser surgery. Now, like I said before, I was wearing glasses at a very young age, at 7 years old, and I probably wore them up till like early 30s. And it got to a point where, my parents had a good plan, for the glasses and all that. And my mom, of course, is always the smart one in the family. And she just said, you know what? I can't stand you guys spending so much money for glasses. By guys, she meant me and my dad. And she's like, you know what, we're gonna get you guys some LASIK. But yeah, some people just like kind of grow out of it. Some people, it's just like hereditary to wear glasses. Some of them just only need them for like a short time. Like my mom only needed glasses for a short time. She said she ate a lot of carrots, but I think that's bullshit. But yeah, she was like, okay, you know what, you guys got to get the surgery. So we were lucky. She found a thing online where she saved like literally 50%. And for those of you who have done the research of laser technology, it's insanely expensive. I really can't stress that enough. So yeah, if you're lucky to get it if you can. And she also found this silent auction, which I didn't know they even had these anymore, but she was able to, get some money off there as well. And, she's a bargain hunter, which is awesome. And she just went to the place and, just presented them with all these deals. And, of course, it all came back to them, so they couldn't say no, or else they looked like dicks. And, it was time for me and my dad to get some lasers in our eyes and do the procedure. So, but just a fair warning, you have to have really shitty vision. So like I said, it was bad. It got to a point where my vision was so bad, like the lenses would have been as thick as Coke bottles. But they're able to thin them, which again costs more money. Then you get a new frame. That costs money. You know, I mean, if the glasses break on me, I'm blind, then I gotta quickly get them fixed. That costs more. It's just money, money. I just forget it, man. It's insane. Like, just to be able to see properly, you know, it was just insane for me growing up. So, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, there was one time, like, I played hockey, and a lot of times I would just take off my glasses to play hockey, and I would just shoot the ball, and hopefully it didn't, it was like that dude in the Mighty Ducks. Like everyone, he was about to shoot a slap shot, and everyone would just fucking run. So the same thing. I would just hopefully see the net properly. It's hard to miss a big red net even when you're blind, and hopefully you get it in. And I totally forgot where my glasses were one time, and I sat on my glasses. So yeah, that actually does happen. And because of the size of me, my glasses did not have a chance. So yeah, if you ever take off your glasses, remember where you actually put your glasses. Actually reminds me of that Seinfeld episode where George lost his glasses. He thought someone took his glasses or something, and then at the end of the episode, he was so blind, like he actually forgot that he put the glasses on top of the locker. So yeah, but then again, glasses have saved my life in many ways. I once wore glasses. During classes, we would have these like V-bomb wars. Now we call them V-bombs because like V-bomb is basically like you take an elastic, you put it around your fingers, and like you take a piece of paper and like you shoot it like a slingshot. Again, guys, this is before like cell phones and shit, so just bear in mind we were bored back then. We could only play so much on the Game Boy before our actual eyes literally did go blind from like the monochrome color. But anyways, so yeah, somebody shot one at me, and it went like literally, or it would have went right in my eye, but it blocked it, and like I'm telling you, I would have went blind. I mean, the thing went like literally directly in my eye. It was like I was wearing safety glasses there, or safety goggles, whatever you want to call them. Another form of glasses. But yeah, again, if you wear glasses all the time, it's like it's like half your face is covered anyway in safety. So that's cool right there. So thanks for saving my life, glasses. So anyways, yeah, and then there's other embarrassing times too, like. I remember one time I was just about to eat a bowl of pasta, and I had my head down, and I was just blowing on the sauce, and I was like, and I did like one more puff, and like just the glasses literally just fell off my face and like landed right in the bowl. So I mean, I was by myself, so it wasn't as embarrassing, but I was like, yeah, this is sad. So anyways, yeah, LASIK. Okay. Enough of the embarrassing stories. Do I have any more of the glasses? No. See, I didn't do anything cool with my glasses. Like, I never talk to them like a phone or anything. Or I actually did at one point, but that was embarrassing. Anyways, what was that show that the guy used to talk into his shoe? I don't know. It was like that. I don't know. Anyways. Again, guys, this is before Bluetooth. But anyways, so me and my dad decided, okay, yeah, we got to get this LASIK. Let's just get this done. So we go to the place. We're just chilling there, whatever. And I don't know, it's almost like we're performing or getting ready for surgery, whatever. We're just sitting there, and what's it gonna be like, whatever. And I remember seeing the commercials late at night. Like, it actually shows you like all the shit they do. Like, they put your eyes in like a clamp and all this stuff. And I'm like, all right, this seems pretty straightforward, whatever. And so I forgot if I think I went in first, because I was younger. So I guess I was like, no, Dad, I'll do this. I'm the sacrifice, whatever. You guys are paying for this shit, whatever. So it's cool. So I went in there. Apparently, the doctor that wasn't supposed to, or like I thought it was the two guys from the the commercial, but they're just running the company where they're just doing their own thing, whatever. And then I thought it was going to be this other guy that they said, they can give you this like whole profile on this guy, like it's like, okay, yeah, I trust you, it's not like you're, doing this and then running overseas or something. And then that guy didn't show up, and then another dude was there. So we're like, okay, uh, as long as somebody knows how to do this, I don't care who does this. Let's just get this shit over with and let's be done. So I go into the room. I'm laying on, I don't know what it is. It's not like a bed or anything. It's like I guess it's like a little soft thing, whatever, that goes up and down or whatever. Something similar to what they have in hospitals there, but I don't know, smaller, and I don't know, they didn't anticipate a guy like me showing up or whatever. But so I go there, and I'm just laying there. He's like, "Hey, how's it going?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm great. How are you?" This bullshit talk, whatever. So and they're like, "Okay, so are you ready to do this?" I'm like, "Yeah." Like, are you ready to do this? He's like, yeah, it's cool. Yeah. I'm like, all right, let's do this shit. So I'm laying there, and I'm thinking like, okay, it's gonna be like the commercial where I'm gonna get like, clamped in, like a Clockwork Orange or something, and it wasn't like that at all. I was just lying down, and like they took some like pieces of tape or something, and they're just like taping my eyes. I'm like, okay, so it's just I don't know. I was kind of I was like a little worried. I was like, oh shit, like I don't know, like guys, we should get this tape, like Dollarama, like the fuck. So he's like, yeah, no, it's cool. It's special tape. I'm like, it didn't look that special to me. But anyways, so they're just taping my eye back and forth, whatever, and then the other eye, da da da. So here's the trippy thing. When they, cut your eye, and they will actually literally cut your eye. I think they cut like a good 15-20% off, and it's like, oh shit, like, am I going to feel this? Yes, you will actually feel them slicing your eye. So, they got to get in there, and I was like, are you ready? I'm like, yeah, I was born ready, whatever, fuck off. Anyway, so I'm laying there. He gets his little laser and knife or whatever in there. You just start cutting, and like, yeah, man, you feel it. It's like the first eye they did, it felt really trippy. I mean, yeah, you could feel it. I mean, like, you like to think that your eyeball is a lot stronger than what it is, but it really isn't, man. I don't know. Like, for some reason, I kept thinking of that scene in Demolition Man where, like, Wesley Snipes, like, ripped out the guy's eye. I'm thinking to myself, shit, like, like, is it just gonna pop out or what the fuck? So anyways, so he cuts my eye, and I'm feeling it. It's like I'm dripping blood or anything. I'm is there any blood? No, cool, okay. So then he does the other eye. It's not as painful because I guess first cut is the deepest. So anyways, so that one's done. That's all good there, and and he's like, okay, we're gonna stand you up, and you gotta look directly at this one image, I don't know, for some reason he sounded like Doc Brown, 1.21 gigawatts in your eye. And I'm just, like, okay, man, whatever, man. I'm ready, just do it, and he just shoots it, zzz, and like you kind of hear a little bit of a sound, it's not like that bad. It's not like Star Wars shit, but like, it's like it, you feel it, and all you see is red for like a good, I don't remember. Like, I'd say at least 1 to 2 minutes or something like that. But it is maybe longer. I don't know. But it was trippy, man. I'm not gonna lie. Like you're sitting there. You think, okay, am I gonna walk out with superpowers? I'm gonna be able to climb the walls, or be able to build a cool suit like Iron Man, or I don't know, whatever. But but the whole time I'm thinking, okay, it's just all worth it not to wear glasses. So there's the other eye, and again, I'm thinking the same shit. I'm like, okay, maybe it'd be cool if I could like shoot lasers and, like get back at a couple people. Yeah, I don't know, whatever. The point is, everything went fine, So then afterwards, they give you these like special shades that you got to wear. I mean, they say they're special. I don't know. Maybe they got them at Canadian Tire. Who the fuck knows? But I go out there. I'm just chilling, whatever. I don't know. For some reason, I had this vision of me like at like a nursing home or something, as I was on these like couches and I'm just sitting there in shades, and all I'm missing is like the cane. I'm like, okay, so like, how long is this gonna last? And okay, and then my dad goes in there. I'm just chilling by myself there, just relaxing, whatever. I don't know. He comes out laughing his ass off. I don't know. Maybe they gave him like gas to loosen him up or something, but I don't know. The point is, we all come out there. We're all just relaxing, and the process is, I think it's you got to come back like 24 hours later, then a week later, or no, like 3-4 days later, then a week, and then like a month or something like that. But the first 24 hours is crucial. So, I couldn't be exposed to sunlight. I had to wear the shades if I went outside, or they didn't even tell you should go outside. And I think this happened on a Saturday too, which sucked, because, hockey night in Canada on CBC, it's like, shit, I can't do nothing. And, I'm laying in bed, and again, I'm wearing the shades, again, 24 hours. Like, so I can't, I don't know about you guys, I can't fall asleep on my back. I can't. I don't know why. So I either gotta sleep on my stomach or my side. So I can sleep on my stomach because then my face would be in the pillow. Can't do that, wearing shades. So I'm like, okay, I'll sleep on my side. And then I think there was one night where like, the shades were like just on the ground because they flipped off my face, whatever. And and then they had to give you like three or four different kinds of drops. Like one of them was just like clear, one of them looked like milk. It's a whole process. Your eyes are just all crusty and gunky, and you gotta take these fucking drops every 2 hours, and and then we went there like, it sounds pleasant so far, right? It's awesome. So anyways, we went there like a week later, again, okay, still doing the drop thing, whatever, for the next month, and it's slowly getting better. And what's actually crazy is like, I was so used to like adjusting my glasses for years. Like there'd be times where, I would just, like for the first couple of months, like I would just like, you would literally see me pointing like in the middle of my eyebrows, or just like adjusting the side of my face. But really, like I kept thinking that the glasses were still there, so that's how used I was to wearing these glasses. So, but again, everything worked out fine. Eventually I had to stop taking the drops, went there a month later. Everything's cool. Again, it's trippy because, again, like when you're taking a shower, you got to watch out for your eyes. And, it's almost like gills when you're blinking sometimes, because like it just feels very quick and dry. And it's just, again, I'm not a fish. I'm just assuming this is what they go through. But like I could still kind of feel, or I could for a couple months, like the cut on my eye. So basically, long story short, you're probably wondering, was it all worth it? Yes, it was absolutely worth it. The only trippy now thing I have to go through now is like, if I look at like a light at night, like let's say a street light, I do see a bit of a glare. I'm not gonna lie, but I mean it's nothing compared to the shit I had to put up with while wearing glasses. And here's the crazy thing: like I met someone just after when all this happened, and they told me like the next day they were fine. Like they had to wear the shades for one day, they didn't have to do the drops, or they didn't have to worry about anything. He's like, oh, it was fine. I'm like motherfucker, like I had to go through all this shit for like a good month and whatever. But again, I shouldn't be complaining, because it was covered. I was very lucky. I'm very lucky to have parents that care about me this much, to actually, make me see again. They taught me how to walk, and then they, gave me sight. So eventually, so thank you. I do appreciate that. And I guess what I'm trying to say is, in my opinion, glasses are definitely needed. But because of where technology has gone with LASIK, fuck glasses. Honestly, like really, yeah, fuck them. I mean, honestly, like I have like pairs of sunglasses. Like I never wear them because I just don't want to wear any pair of glasses again. You know, if there ever comes a time where I have to cut a piece of wood, I mean, I haven't cut a piece of wood since probably I don't know, grade 8 shop. But you know, if it does come to that where I have to, you know, go in the woods and chop down a tree or saw something, I'm not wearing glasses. I don't give a shit. Like I hate wearing glasses personally. I don't like wearing glasses. So, but if that's your thing, you know, if you're a guy, you're trying to impress a girl by looking smarter. If you're a woman, you want to look more beautiful, you know, fine. That's your thing. That's cool. But me personally, I don't think glasses are necessary. And if you can go get the LASIK, if you're able to do it, just do it. You know, glasses, no, never again. They told me in the future that I might need reading glasses, but joke's on them. I don't read. So, in the end, I don't like glasses.